Hello YouTube, just a quick video here about some HP power supplies. I bought a few of these actually, not so much this particular type, the HSTNS-PD18, but more some of these ones which are almost identical, HSTNS-PL14. These ones are 460 watts, these ones are rated at 750 watts. The reason I wanted to do a quick video is because the modification, if you want to use these at a slightly higher voltage, is different. When you take them apart, although the connector on the end here is exactly the same, the PCB in the side is quite different, and there's already a website that documents how to modify the PL variety, the PL14 or the PL18. You can actually tell the difference almost straight away if you look inside. If it's got these little jumper pads here, then it's quite easy to do. Well, they're both quite easy to do. This particular model here has a web page which describes how to do it. This one does not, and it took me a little while. I've had a few of these because you order them and you never quite know which ones you're going to get, because I think they're both compatible. But it's quite simple. I did find a YouTube video which does describe it, but I just wanted to do another one just to present it in a slightly different way. If you look at these pins down here, sorry, if you count 4 in, 1, 2, 3, 4 back, that's actually ground, that pin. There's a 20k resistor in here, and it comes up to this this little pot here. We're going on to the pad on this side. Not that side, but the side furthest away here, and a quick trim on this pad here with this 20k resistor in series down to ground. I was able to get 13.8 volts. In fact, I didn't take it any higher than that because I didn't really want to go tempt fate, but it certainly goes up to 13.81 or something like that. That's what I'm seeing coming out at the moment. Just one other thing to add: if you are going to be modifying these power supplies, if you want to get them to start up when you put the power on, you need to jumper 1, 2, 3 and pad 4. So 1 and 4 if you're counting from left to right on these two pads. Just a little wire loop. Of course, you could put a switch in. Some of them, there's a little bit of space on these particular models here. You can actually there's enough space to put a switch in at the top there, but I guess you may or may not need that. But there you go. That's the quick mod for these. And they run up to 13.8 volts. Absolutely no problem at all. Obviously you need to derate them. I mean, it's saying here let's have a look here, 750 watts, so we can calculate roughly around 13.8 volts. If you say, you know, it's good for 50 amps max, 40 amps perhaps for, you know, daily use, you should be absolutely fine with that. So what else I've also done with these, I haven't got one to hand actually. If you just hang on 1 second, I shall grab one. Right, here we go, back again, sorry about that. This is what I've done to some other some other of these power supplies. I've drilled through this connector here and put some nuts and bolts on, so you've got your positive out on this side, your negative out on here, and of course you can use these for connecting stuff up to your power supply, rather than previously I'd soldered some stuff on this edge connector here, but it wasn't that tidy. But these nuts and bolts make it a much nicer way to do it. I've actually put some lacquer, some clear lacquer over this connector here, so it's electrically inert now. These sides don't actually do anything at all. So there you go. Hope you find that useful. If you're collecting HP power supplies, you can buy these on eBay for about £8 each for a really high quality, robust, low electrical noise. If you're into radio communication stuff, these are very, very radio friendly. Had them on the spectrum analyzer. No nasties coming out of these, none of this cheap Chinese rubbish. These are the real McCoy top dog, really nice high efficiency switch mode power supplies that you can get an honest 13.8 volts with loads of amps as well. So make sure you put some fuses in your cables to protect the cables. Hope you've enjoyed watching. Thanks.